punctual. Oh, hey, everybody! Welcome to the Stinky and Bunny show. We're live.
Hold on.
Huh?
I'm not co-host.
Oh wait. Okay, sorry, ladies and gentlemen. We just got to
make him the co-host for goodness sake.
Well, just a minute. Now you blew the whole illusion that we're. This is silly. Okay, hold on, everybody. Sorry, we got.
I blew the illusion.
There. Can anybody see me right now? Does this beginning of the show look ridiculous? Should we do it again? Because we didn't see me, do we? Anyway,
do we need to start up?
All right.
Oh, am I here? I'm here.
You're
there
here.
I am. I think we're doing it now.
Yeah.
I think we're technically good.
Yeah, start. Do it.
Okay.
Do it. Come on.
Everybody out there, pretend that didn't happen. Rewind us in your mind. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Stinky and Bunny Online. I'm your host, Stinky, and right over there is my good pal,
Bunny, it's me. I was here the whole time.
Nice to see you, Bunny. How you been holding up?
Oh, so good. So good. So good. If I say it a bunch, I'm going to feel it. So good.
It's all positive thoughts.
Yeah.
Right? It's all about that nowadays. Just keep it positive and
yeah, I've been staying busy working on that Stinky and Bunny comic.
Oh, I've enjoyed those. Yeah, if anybody hasn't seen those yet, head to our Instagrammer, and we have a little comic strip there. It's pretty fun. You kind of flip through the things there. What do you call them? Pictures?
Pictures. It's a very real depiction of what it's like for us on a day-to-day basis.
It's really
beautifully drawn, might I add. Beautifully drawn.
Bunny, you do a great job. But yeah, it's a bio comic, you call it, right? Because it's like just of our lives. Okay, and we have people here. Some people are saying hi to us online here. All right, here we go. It's too bad I got whiskey today. I pretty much drink because you know what today is?
What?
It's a special episode. We're doing another special.
Remember how special?
Yeah, you remember how we did the Talking to Canadians episode?
Yeah.
Today we got Germans.
All Germans?
Yeah, all three of them. All three of them are German.
That is amazing. That is
amazing.
Isn't it? What is German for amazing?
Good, amazing.
Guten Zing.
You know what? We're gonna have to. That's a question to ask them, so don't forget.
All right, I'll put it aside.
All right, great. Oh, you know what? Someone's saying hi to us from Periscope. Welcome, Periscoper. And that's the thing here. Before we get going on the show, you can text us or chat with us from anywhere. If you're on the Instagrammer, or no, we're not even. This is not on the Instagrammer. I said the one thing that we're not on. So take that back.
That sounds right, though.
Rewind that in your mind, though. Again. Okay, we have if you're on the Facebooks, you can go ahead and chat with us. You can go ahead and on the Periscopes, the Twitch, if you're out in Twitch, write to us on Twitch. No one has ever done that before, so you'll be the first. And then also the YouTuber. So welcome all of you. It's great to have you. Oh, and one person's recommending MySpace. We'll get that next week for you there, Mr.
Oh,
Rob.
yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Cheers to you. I was just saying that, my whiskey, I shouldn't have whiskey today on the German day.
What would you have? What would you have?
Maybe there's a German whiskey. I don't know. But, no, beer.
Like whiskey?
I'll put an E on the end, beer. So maybe next time. But cheers to you, buddy. And let's meet these Germans. See what.
Let's do it.
If everything I heard about them is true.
Yeah. Let's get in there.
Yeah, we got Lea Hinz, Elvis Lederer, and Benedikt Negro. That's amazing.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
This is gonna be incredible.
Yeah. Oh, I need to get hit. It's Hinz or Hinz. I'll see. Let's remind me to ask that as well.
Let's find out.
First guest, ladies and gentlemen, the very first German that we know of on our show. She used to be a performer in Absinthe Vegas. These days, she enjoys either escaping into nature or coming up with creative projects to feel incredibly busy. Ladies and gentlemen, Lea Hinz. Hinz. Hey.
Hi guys.
Nice to see you.
Hello.
Nice to
Now-
see you.
Now, I'm sorry, I may have bought your, because I don't know if you know this about me, but I'm not German. So, is it Hinz or Heinz? Because Heinz just comes out because of the ketchup.
Yeah, it's not the ketchup, it's Hinz.
It's Hinz.
Hinz. Okay, so
So I should read it as it's spelled then. Sorry about that. I keep saying, I said Heinz, and I'll probably say it again.
That's
so
fine, that's fine.
yeah,
apologize.
it's Hinz though. Somebody should call that ketchup company. They've been doing it wrong for a long time.
Yeah, I know. That's the problem here. I think they got it wrong.
Yeah,
Well, we're out here today.
they
So-
ruined it.
Just reading here. So you used to be a performer in absence, huh? So what kind of stuff did you do in that show?
I used to do an aerial hoop performance solo in on our lovely red little stage. And now that that's closed, I kind of do different trainings. I've started with a new apparatus. I'm doing more on the ground because that's just so much easier.
Great. So so hoops. So what is that? Is that now maybe I've seen that before. Is that where you got like a hoop hanging from the ceiling and you grab onto it for dear life and spin around?
Right. Spin in circles all the time.
Oh yeah, Stinky and I did a hoop act once. It went really, really well. Really, really, really well.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we
Um,
did at the Humanity Theater, we did a double hoop act.
Yeah,
right?
a double. It was a double with smoke and all kinds of stuff. It was pretty big time.
Great.
How high up are you hanging when you're hanging on this hoop?
Since I'm German, I go by meters, and in meters
I knew
it
you
be 8.
would. I knew it. How many meters?
Yeah,
How many?
yeah, but it's 8 meters.
8 meters. 8 meters. Ooh. Oh goodness.
Did you guys do a spinning duo?
We did.
Oh
We
yeah.
did there was some spinning. There was some switcherooski. There was a little bit of like cursing. I remember a couple collisions. It's a blur.
We did a
Did
flip
you
flop
do
there.
the first ear hang of the world?
What's that one now?
Did you do a first ear hang, like hanging by your ears?
I believe there was an ear hang. I think there was something along those lines.
Yeah, well, usually by just his chin, but now we blew it. Now we should have done the ear hang. That's
We should have done the ear hang. We should have. We
No.
would have been the first, and now some other bunny somewhere is gonna do it. And
no, they're not, because if Steven's here, our copyright guy.
yeah,
go ahead
Steven,
and
get that.
copyright-
You get our copyright on that. The ear hang.
Yeah, get the copyright on that ear
Lea
hang.
came up with it, but we're gonna take it and own it.
Yeah, because it's on our show.
It's all
She's like,
yours.
"Great."
Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. We even have permission.
Where are you right now, Lea?
I'm in my home. I live downtown, like supervising the strip down there where not much is happening.
That's
this-
amazing. It looks very industrial. You got those cool tubes going around.
Yeah, it's quite a view. It's
Oh my God.
called Soho Lofts, and it's very urban style. Everything is very
Okay.
much concrete.
Do you have a thing in your own house that you can hook a hoop to?
No, unfortunately.
Okay. Okay. It looks like that's the kind of place. Like there'd be some kind of beam going across or something. I don't know.
I mean, I'm sure the concrete would hold something, but I haven't asked. I'm not keen enough on training to do it.
You
at
don't want to
home.
bring work home. You want to leave
No.
work at work. Home is home. I get it.
Correct.
So Lea, are you able to do the hoops anywhere right now though? Are you able to go out there in the world and find a place to do it?
Actually, yes. Some of the gyms are open. For the first 2 or 3 months of the pandemic, I went into the backyard of Armando, who was also welding my prop, and I trained outside, usually at nighttime because it was so hot. And then right now I'm at Las Vegas Circus Center, which is this gorgeous space. They have everything. And you can just train really safely. You stay away from each other. Everything gets disinfected. It's fun also to train along with others who are in the same position.
Now,
so-
could you have a bunch of people? Could you say you're doing a class and you have a bunch of people come to watch your class? And then as they're coming in, you're like, give us some money and then shut up about it. And like kind of do a show. Like,
I don't know. I just don't enjoy teaching, I guess. So I won't go that way.
Okay.
Okay. That's fine. But so you already here too. It says that you do you're coming up with other creative projects right now. Can you tell us about any of it right now?
I hate the feeling of being bored. So I started playing ukulele, for example.
Look at this. Huh?
Wow.
Wow.
Mine is on the couch. I was practicing before.
Oh, great. Well, maybe we'll
That's
have
the
to
difference between you and Stinky is the practicing.
I play a song with 2 chords once a week here, so I've gotten pretty good at it.
Yeah.
But no, that reminds me though, buddy, we didn't even do our theme song today.
I'm quite aware that we didn't.
Okay, well, we'll do that between guests, maybe.
Okay.
Maybe for your special show that's going to come up for the 25th, you could play a little birthday song. Happy birthday to yourself.
That's right. 25 years old.
25, we're getting there. Goodness.
The show's going to be able to rent a car.
Yeah, we're going to have some of our old guests on that show. That'll be be a lot of fun. You know,
Lea,
Lea,
do you think that you could uke while hooping?
Yeah.
The uke hoop.
Has anyone done that? Is anyone out there uking while they hoop?
I haven't done the research, but let's just say now, and then it's you who owns the rights to that idea, and you give it to me.
That's it. Perfect.
Fair trade. Just like no pressure here, Lea, but someone out here on the Facebooks wondered if you can play them a quick little ditty on that ukulele. Maybe we can come back to that later in the show.
Sure.
Okay, yeah, maybe at the end. No pressure. But yeah, maybe we can do a duet. That might be fun. Well, sure. Lea, you know, it's great to talk to you. Lea Hinz. All right, perfect. I got it. Yeah. So it's great to talk to you. And but we have other guests. We have more Germans, believe it or not, to talk to. So thank you so much for talking to us. Stick around. We're going to talk to you at the end of the show. All right. Actually, ladies and gentlemen, for our next guest here, he's a guitarist, composer, producer, performer with Blue Man Group, Cirque du Soleil, Zoe Bowie, and his own projects, Uberschall, Techno Flamenco, and Unique Massive. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show, Elvis Lederer. Welcome, Elvis.
What is ongoing? How are you?
Good. So now, did I get that right? Is it Lederer?
It's in German. It is Lederer. But if you go to the automated phone services and say Lederer, and you have to spell your name, they said, "Did you mean Lederer?" So you're correct, Lederer.
I see. Lederer. Okay.
Lederer.
Yeah. Nice. Well, it's great to you.
Lederer, you know the tennis player.
The tennis. Oh, I've never watched a tennis match in my life. Believe it or not. Crazy. But you're a guitarist, composer, producer, huh? So, and you've played with a lot of stuff. So you're able to practice though? Because you don't need to, like Lea, we just talked to her. She needs to hang from something. But you just play the guitar, right?
Gym. But I have my home gym. I have my home studio where I write music. I produce music. People send me jobs where they want studio guitar on it, or for commercials or little TV shows of movies, they want some compositions. So I can work from home.
That's amazing. And were you doing that before the quarantine stuff, or is that something that you came up with afterwards?
I was doing this the whole time, but since I was playing so much live also in the shows, that was more like kind of a side project.
Yeah.
And now I'm just really focusing on that. Yeah.
You know what? This might be a good time, Bunny, though. See what Elvis thinks of our theme song.
Yeah. Well, I thought maybe he could play on it.
Yes.
Sure, it's this chord and then this chord. But this is out of key.
Oh yeah, we're really in tune here. I see.
Are you ready?
Play me the chord again because it's sort of tune, but let's try this. Yeah, no, good. A little Arabic feel here.
Okay, well, just here. You know what? Well, maybe do that for next time.
It's like international, multicultural.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here we go. Let's still quickly sing it, and then we can maybe edit this and put it at the beginning of our show, Bunny.
Yeah, I'm sure we can do it.
Here we go. I'm Stinky,
I'm Bunny. And we
and
are
we are really funny. And this is our show at the halfway mark. All right. Well, we got. Oh, I almost broke it. But hey, we did it though. We got it in.
Yeah,
So
it's in
thank-
there.
Fantastic.
Thank you for letting us play that, Elvis. Now
Yeah,
as a
you put
composer.
me to shame, I must say.
Pardon me?
You put me to shame. This is amazing.
Oh, well,
Do you
thanks.
ever need a couple of ukulele players on some of your tracks? Because
Yeah.
you got two here. Not me, but yeah, between Stinky and Lea, you got some uke action.
Yeah, I like the yucca hoop idea.
Yeah, the yucca hoop.
The yucca hoop. I know. The yucca hoop.
Can we
with
get
the,
you? Can we
ear
get you up in a hoop right next to her doing guitar?
Absolutely.
I knew it.
You
I knew
hang
this
it
guy
on my
could do
hair,
it.
You know? That's good. Ear, hair, you know. Yeah.
Yeah,
But-
tie it in there.
Hair's a kind of rabbit as well, right?
It is. It is.
Oh. What's the difference?
Just like I don't know. And we call each other whatever, you know.
First of all, hey, here's my German Stein. I want to say cheers to everybody watching. Thank you.
Oh, you put me to shame. See, that's what I was saying, Bunny. It's like I shouldn't
Yeah.
have had
Well,
this guy.
stayed with the theme
That's
here.
beautiful.
Should have done something like that.
Prost
Cheers.
is in German.
What is it in German?
Prost.
Porscht.
It's like prostate without the 8. Prost.
Prost.
Roast.
Prostate without the. Okay, great. So,
Yeah.
Prost. Great.
Wow,
Now
what
I
do you
know-
got in that
learned
Stein?
something.
Hey, you would be laughing. It's actually wine. It should be
Ooh.
beer, but I was already drinking wine all day, so I stuck
Ah.
with it.
Yeah.
Is it a German wine? No, or
No, it is secret wine.
ah,
No, it's,
all right.
it's just
That's
a
good.
dry rosé, you know.
Dry rosé on a hot summer day. Beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. Beautiful thing. Hey, so you have your band's here. I know it's like Uberschall. Now I don't know if anybody can see that there, but it's got the little two dots on top of the U there.
Now
Uh-huh.
What does that do to the U?
it makes it into an Ü instead of
Ü.
Überschall. Like think
Like
Überschall.
Uberschall.
And now you
Like-
see now you
like-
sound French, but yeah.
Like
Um,
on Christmas morning, you got the present you wanted, and you're like,
Überschall. Yeah.
okay.
I feel like I'm gonna gag when I do that.
that.
Okay. Uberschall. Now I know.
Remember there was a car commercial with Fahrvergnügen, that,
Mhm.
back in the late 90s, I think. But so I realized, oh, people like the umlauts here. So I thought, and the Germanisms, and so I thought of Überschall for my band, and basically means supersonic.
Oh.
Okay.
Now, okay. Uberschall means super. Okay, great. What about techno flamenco?
Well, I play, hence my fingernails here. I play flamenco guitar. And what I do with it is I use technology with it, technology. So I use loops. I have a percussionist with me where we trigger things. So it's kind of a electronica sounding Spanish guitar duo. Or I can do it also solo. So that's where techno flamenco comes from.
Nice.
Oh.
Okay. So those are regular words. And unique, massive.
Yeah.
Unique, massive.
It came from the Ali G show, the East Ends, Unique Massive, Booyah Kasha. Anyways, it was just my buddies after shows, you know, as you said, I played with Booming Group and Cirque du Soleil. We would always meet at bars after, especially the Double Down, and would just let loose and jam. No, the rule was no cover songs, just come up with music, listen and have fun. And I called my posse the Unique Massive.
Now, that when you skipped the umlaut on it,
Oh, yes.
you were like, not on this one. This is mine. I'm not going to do what I think the masses want to see. This is mine. I get it.
You know what? Yeah, I might, and again, you know, like Lea said, I might give you the rights to the idea and I put the umlauts on the A, Unique Massive.
Oh,
Yeah, you know, change it up a bit.
sneak it in there. I like that. I like that a lot.
Right. Oh, you know, one thing too, I actually got a note here on your information, and it says that you don't like raisins in your salad.
Yeah.
So that's a
a
note.
thing for a while where people put raisin in a nice salad, and raisins are fine, but it's like, but then, you know, if you want to put something sweet and put a little bit of apple in there or something.
Yeah,
you know,
put a grape in there, not a corpse of a grape,
Yeah, I thought it was morbid. Exactly.
right?
Yeah.
I
So
get
that.
it.
So is that a? Do they do that in Germany too? Do they sometimes throw grapes in a salad?
Yeah. And I wrote a song about it just to get it out and off my chest a long time ago.
Who wouldn't?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was really traumatizing.
I'm sure there's
Where
lots
can we
of,
hear that song if we wanted to feel your pain about raisins in the salad?
Oh, wow. I don't know if I really remember it. It was just an instrumental. Let me see if I can play it. It's very spontaneous. I've practiced this in 20 years. Something like that.
wow.
That was beautiful.
I felt the grapes squishing between my teeth.
I did too.
No,
I could feel the pain of finding.
Things really bring out the juices of those. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I felt the pain of finding those raisins, but then the hope that like next time this jerk
Yeah, there
won't
was
get
a
raisins.
certain, a certain hopefulness to it. Exactly.
Yeah,
And to not be
Yeah.
disappointed again.
yeah.
You know, and,
Wow.
and the raisins are so small, even if you think you pick them all out, one is
There's
hiding.
always
He's
one.
a piece of lettuce.
There's
Yeah.
always one hiding.
Yeah.
There's always one raisin
Damn those raisins.
better than the other raisins, and it hides deep in that salad.
I don't know how they do it.
Ugh.
You know what? I think this is the most opinionated we've ever been on our show, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Well, that's a German thing, I guess.
Yeah, maybe. 'Cause I'm sure we're gonna get a lot of hate mail, I'm sure, about this raisin business.
Oh, you know, this is a matter of taste, right?
Yeah, for sure. That's the thing, people. Remember, this is a matter of taste. Everybody has a right to their opinion, whether
And raisins taste bad, so it's a matter of
Oh,
taste.
You know,
I don't mind a raisin, but yeah, I get what Elvis is saying though about the dry the in the salad. That's, I don't have salad to begin with, so
Oh yeah.
whatever. Hey, you know what, Elvis? It was great to talk to you, and I feel like we should move on to our next guest now since it got really heated there about raisins. You know, I want to kind of let things simmer a bit, and then we'll come back to you at the
I'm hot.
end of the show.
I think we should have
I'm hot.
Go. Sorry, go ahead, Elvis. It's,
Oh, no, I was just like, we should all have a discussion about this later.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
we'll have more discussion at the after party, ladies and gentlemen. If you're a
That's
patron,
what I'm talking about. Exactly.
come to the after party, and then we'll talk a lot more about raisins. We'll be talking raisins
That's right.
all night long.
All
Okay,
right,
thank you so much,
fellas.
Elvis. We'll see you at the end of the show. We'll talk more. Maybe we'll talk more about raisins. Nice outro for himself. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this next person, he's the mime from the Cirque du Soleil's show. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. Oh, Bunny, we're interviewing a mime. This is going to be a challenge.
It's gonna be difficult.
It's going to be
It's
difficult.
gonna be difficult.
I just wanted to warn you. I was almost about to mention his name, but
I'm coming in hot off this raisin business, so we'll see.
I know. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. I'm sorry. I'll do this this introduction again. My apologies.
I'll clap silently.
Yeah, if everybody could just be quiet out there, because we need to hear the mime. Okay, here we go. The mime from Cirque du Soleil's. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, Benedikt Negro.
Yes. Which
Hey.
one's Benedict?
I'm right here. Cheers.
Okay. I was like, that dog's pretty quiet. That might be Benedict.
Cheers.
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 Wow, a speaking mime. Nice. I was worried about your introduction there that we wouldn't be able to, communicate effectively or get you out of that box. But you're here, which is good.
It went well. Yes. No, I'm here and I can talk. Right now, I'm off the show a little bit because we had a little bit of problems with the virus. But and so I'm able to speak, and I'm happy that you have me in your show, guys.
Well,
Now, Benedict, when you were out of the show because of all this, did you have to remember words? Did you have to remind yourself words?
No, funny enough, I was still talking after work, so that
Okay.
I was off the show, and all of a sudden, I'm like, yeah, everything came back to me because I was using it kind of on a daily basis when I was not on stage.
nice. So what kind of when did it come to you in life where it's like, hey, I wanna be a mime? Is that is there mimes is that a big thing in Germany, or was that just something different that you thought of doing?
Yeah, there were lots of good clowns, and those clowns usually don't talk, right? They're mimes, and I wanted to become a clown, and so I started studying mime, and it all worked out. I ended up in Vegas, and as a ringmaster of the O show, and lately I was the clown in the show. So that was my last year of the show where I was the clown, which was a good, that's where I wanted to be in the first place. So I ended up being a clown there.
How was that transition from one role to another role? Was that an easy transition?
No, that took a while, but at one
Okay.
point I made them laugh, so it worked out.
You said at one point you made him laugh.
Yeah, it took me a couple of weeks. Those were painful, but then in the end, we're like,
I know. Well, with Benedict, we've been doing, this is show number 23, and we've yet to hear anybody laugh.
yeah, I
Yeah.
know.
We're waiting for that big one.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
They
It'll come.
It will come around. That's my
Oh
experience.
yeah. Oh yeah.
We'll find our group. We'll find our thing.
Yeah.
It'll happen. So, Benedict, I must admit, I think I've seen your posters around Vegas before. I think I always call you the finger guy, not for dirty reasons, but because you kind of you're the guy that goes like this, right? In the videos that I've seen, like,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
Come-
On the posters, you see that finger. Yes, that's me.
that's you. You're the finger guy.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's a good gig. I'm not complaining. It was a really good gig. It's
Now, how'd you rehearse that? Did you just
Yeah,
go around the
that's
city
good.
at night in the shadows, and when people were walking their dog, you'd be like, "Come here, come here." I can't do it. I got big bunny hands, but it's like, come here.
It's a little harder with the paws. Huh?
Yeah.
don't be hard.
I mean,
You're doing a good
there it
job.
is.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice. So, is the show that is the water one, right?
Correct.
So, do you get how is working there? Is you get wet all the time?
All the time, yeah. Which is it's a beautiful thing if you're in the middle of the desert. I used to look forward to getting on stage so I can get some water, get my feet wet. So yeah, I was constantly wet during the show because I jumped in the water quite a bit.
You know what they ought to do is now that the show's not going, they should bottle that water and sell it to people. And you'd be like, you can have a taste of O.
People would absolutely buy it. I'm not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would
right.
you drink a bottle of that water?
I would not. No, there's.
Okay.
I did involuntarily a lot, but not a whole bottle.
Yeah.
That
They'd
would-
have to put it on the bottle. They'd be like, we don't recommend that you drink this, but we know a couple of you guys are going to drink this. So,
Right.
you know, whatever.
Right.
Hey.
I'm sure they would be able to sell it. Cirque du Soleil's pretty smart like that. They would be able
Yeah.
to sell it.
They'd figure it out.
They will.
They can sell anything.
They figured out.
Hey, you know what, Bunny? I just wanted to mention something though. We got a comment here from Mike Chapman that says, "Ha ha 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 ha." So is that
Is that our first one?
I don't know. Does that? It's a chat thing. So does that count as an actual
I think
laugh?
that
or-
counts. I think we can hang it up. There's no show 24, everybody. We're
Yeah, we're
wrapping
done.
this up.
We're out. Maybe we should just wrap up this show today here too.
You
No.
Let's wrap it up on a high note.
I think yeah. It's
Well, thank you so much, Mike Chapman, for actually laughing. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. Benedikt, so whereabouts? You know what? I didn't ask this about any of our other Germans, but where do you come from in Germany?
It's called Xanten. It's spelled Xanten, and it's an old Roman town of 20,000 people that where I grew up. And then I studied mime and pantomime in Berlin, and that was my last stop. Did a little bit of Cologne. That's the city, Cologne. I lived there, but I grew up in Xanten, in that small little town close to the Dutch border.
Oh, the Dutch.
Yeah,
How do the Germans feel about the Dutch?
I love the Dutch.
Okay, good. I have no idea.
No, there's no animal. No, they're very good people, and living so close, we could ride our bicycles over the border when we grew up, and go shopping, and then take those bikes back home. And so there was a very good relationship. You know that weed is legal in the Netherlands. So in Germany it was not, and it's still not. So a lot of people just ride their bikes over the border and just
To look at the tulips and the windmills.
all that, and then
Yeah.
go home. Exactly.
Yeah.
That,
So do you do you think you're gonna get, like, because shows aren't back yet? Have you thought about just going out in the street and doing some miming?
well, for that I would have to gather an audience in order to make it worth my time, right? And since people are not allowed to gather, if people are allowed to gather, then I would probably be back in.
I've seen some pictures on Fremont Street. I think people
They
are
have
going
this.
out there. I think it's happening. I think you should hide somewhere on Fremont Street with that little white glove and just go, come here, come here. And then when they do, you're like, you did it. Go away now.
And pay me.
Pay me, give me money and now go away.
No, I'm doing good. I'm financially, so I can wait this thing out. And
Oh, good.
Hmm.
That's good to hear. Because well, we didn't have money before this anyway ourselves.
Yeah, nothing new for us.
and no gigs either, so nothing really changed for you guys.
Nope, nothing at all.
No,
This is the
nothing.
most work we've done in a long time.
Exactly.
Hey, you know what? We Benedikt, we're gonna it was great talking to you, but we're gonna invite our last two guests back to the show. So we can have a little chat with all of us here. So ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back to the show, Lea and Elvis. Lea, Elvis, hop on back in. Nice to see you. Welcome back. It's nice to have you. Nice to have you. So I brought you back for the question of the day. Stinky, give me a tune. Or Bunny.
I
Sorry.
am Bunny. Question of the day. Doot doot. Question of the day. Ooh ooh. He's gonna ask it. Y'all gonna answer the question of the day.
Great. Question of the day. What do you miss most from Germany now that you are in America? Germans? Is there anything that you think, oh man, I can't wait to get back to Germany and have this thing or do this thing?
I can wait to get back to Germany, but I do really like fresh German bread.
Oh,
Ooh.
What's the
fresh
difference
German
between-
bread?
what's the difference between the German bread and the bread that they got here, like in the process in the bag?
It kind of has nothing to do with each other. In Germany, we eat more bread that's like, it's way darker. It's not essentially the sandwich bread that we get here.
Oh yeah.
Is it the
Probably
kind you
not.
rip off, like you rip off of the loaf at the dinner table?
You can, sure,
Okay.
you can. But we also have what most Americans think is completely crazy, bread that's actually called Schwarzbrot, which means black bread. And it is almost black. It's very thin, completely different taste to anything that you could get here.
Interesting. Because yeah, we would here if you have bread like that, you're gonna go, oh, that thing's off, and you're just gonna throw it in the trash.
Yeah. Where have you ever had it here? Is there anywhere here that serves that?
No, back in the day there was a German bakery, but even then they didn't have like black bread. And in the international market, for example, I checked, I've never found it.
Oh my
I
goodness.
know where you can find really good German bread. It's Public Us, and you live close to it.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
They have authentic, amazing German baked dark sourdough loaves, and it's really good. But they don't have the Schwarzbrot. Yeah.
I think you're talking about Esther's Kitchen, correct?
No, Public Us.
Public
Public
Us? Okay.
Us.
They even have those German sandwiches. How do we call it? In Germany, you have this sandwich. You don't put two slices of bread on top of one another. You just have one slice and put
The open face style?
open face. Yes, exactly. And at Public Us, they do have that as well. So that will make you very much at home.
Less carbs. No.
I'll check that out then.
With that.
Nice. There you go. And Public Us, if anybody out there is from Public Us, you can go ahead, and that's like a product placement thing there.
Yeah,
So
if
if
you
you
guys
want
want to give us money for saying your name, you just give it to us.
Yeah, just send it to us here in Laughlin, and we'll find it. We'll pick it up. So thank
Yeah.
you so much, Public Us, for the support. It's great to hear. Hey, Elvis, Benedikt, you guys, anything that you're missing from Germany right now?
If I may say so, well, what's interesting, the longer I live here, and I lived here since 1993, I always say in America, you have the quantity of life. In Germany, you have the quality of life. Here, the houses are big. You have a pool, but they're made out of gypsum. And, there you have small apartments, and but the portions of food are small, but it's just more full of flavor. So in the longer I live here, I miss just like the love for little details and the quality in the small things. Here it is. I mean, it's the quality of life is amazing in Vegas. You can have a great house with a pool, but it has a different quality to it. So that's maybe I don't miss it. It's just I'm observing that.
We call it the Costco factor.
Yes, a Sam's Club factor.
The Sam's Club. I would like a 10-pound bag of sugar, please.
Well, that's the other thing, Julia. Here they put corn syrup into bread. Why would they? What do you guys do that?
Flavor.
It's sweet. It goes down better. Yeah.
Yeah, it slides better, comes out better, I guess. Maybe cheaper.
I think it's just they're trying to figure out what to do with all that corn. We got so much corn in the middle of the country. You got to do something with it.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? I had a question. There's a question here earlier about this bread business. Is that bread? Is it pumpernickel bread? Is that what you're talking about, or no?
It's close to it.
Close to it. Okay. Because
Yeah.
thank you for your question out there.
But
Kristen.
I also really like pumpernickel. That's also very delicious.
And so pumpernickel, is that a German thing? Do you know if that comes from Germany, or is it?
Yes.
so.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Nice. So, Benedikt, do you have anything that you're thinking? Oh man, I want this German thing right now.
One thing that's funny in Germany, everything works. It's quite a cliche, but it's true. So like if you set something up, it just works. For example, I have to go constantly to my neighbors and give them their packages or their post, because the post system is just like, oh, let's drop it off somewhere. They will make it happen. They will work it out. In Germany, that's not going to go. If you have a street number, that's where the thing lands. But like everything has a very strict system and everything needs to work right after plan. If you say a time to meet, you meet on that time. There's no like, well, yeah, it's polite to be 5-10 minutes late. You know, it's like, nope, it's polite to be on time. So it's a very cliche thing that's actually true. And that's the reason why things work. And that's the reason why Mercedes-Benz and BMW are such a good, so good cars, because they work. It's also very annoying at times. You know, I would also, if I would go back to Germany, I would miss the easy flow of America. But that's sometimes, just today, I brought a package to a neighbor that lives on the other side of our circle. That's where I'm like, man, in Germany, I wouldn't have to make that trip.
I agree with you, Benedikt. It's sorry interrupting. It's like the same. It's what's cool about America, that everything's a little bit improvised and other things can happen that are unexpected. So that's what makes this country great, and that's why as artists we love it too, because we can throw something at the wall and see if it sticks. In Germany, no, you don't do that. This is not within the regulation, or that's not within the rules. So the thing is, it's not something is better or worse. It's just different in the end,
It's different.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Maybe we should do this live stream from Germany then, because then it would work better. Is that right?
Yeah,
Because
probably.
we had problems at the beginning, so we've never started this show. We haven't started the show on time, I think, for like 5 weeks.
Benedikt, do you think that if we traveled to Germany, we would become funnier and better at our jobs?
Funny enough, like in all seriousness, absolutely, because
Yeah.
Germans love American entertainers, and there's something, if you don't really understand every word and you kind of make it happen, it's a very funny thing. So
It's probably best if people don't understand every word we say.
That's what I'm trying to say. I think you two would kill it, and especially in Germany, the stages are open. You can actually work in Germany on a stage and get paid. So that would real. Only problem.
Oh my goodness.
So yeah, that would be quite a career booster there.
Can you drive an RV to Germany?
See, there lies the problem. Right now, no.
Okay.
Well, we can't even get it. Funny, we can't even get this thing started. So
yeah, I just trying to give us a destination once we get this thing to turn over. If this was a German-made RV, we'd have no problem. And we
That's right, it
wouldn't
would
eat
work.
raisins in our salad. God.
it would work. It's okay, buddy. Calm yourself. Just take a breath. Take a breath. You know what? On that note, though, it's I looked at the time. And that's the thing when you're talking to Germans, I guess time flies. Is that the saying?
No speed limit.
No, there's no speed
That's
limit.
true.
No speed limit.
That's true.
Yeah, you just keep going. You just keep going. Great. You know what? I think we got to wrap this thing up today, because we gotta head to that after party there, don't we, buddy? And
Yeah, we
yes.
got to get over there. We can't be late. We got 3 Germans in here. We're not going to be late to the after party.
They want us on time to that party, right? We got to get in. We got to get out. So we will do that.
Together here.
Ladies and gentlemen, it was so great to have you here out in the Facebooks and out in the Periscopes and the Twitches and the what else we on the YouTubes and those that came to Zoom. Thank you so much for being here. We really had a great time. So we will hopefully see you again next week. Until then, we'd like to say bye-bye. Thank you very much to our guests, first of all. Lea, Elvis.
How would we say it in
Thank you very
German?
much
How
for
would
being
we
here.
say see you later?
Yeah.
Tschüss.
Just
Just nice.
Just
All right. Thank you very much, everybody. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.